What's up, guys? It's your boy Ricky Ross, back with another video. I want to say thank you to everybody out there watching my video. I truly appreciate it. And to those of you out there who don't know who I am, I go by Ricky Ross, Amazon Germany seller. Been doing this for quite some time, and I do offer a mentorship program. If you're interested, my email will be in the description down below. Awesome. So in today's video, I'm going to be discussing or answering that question. Do I open an Amazon account with an individual account, or do I do the professional Amazon account? In order to answer that question, first we need to explain what's the difference between Amazon individual account and the Amazon professional account. So in order to do that, I'm going to jump into my computer, show you guys on Amazon website the difference between the two, and then explain as I go along. So come along with me. We're diving in. Yes, welcome back to my computer. So we're on the Amazon Seller Central or Sell Amazon.de website. So as you can see immediately, you can see the difference between an individual account and a professional account. So I'm going to explain what the individual account is all about. So basically, when you're trying to sell on Amazon, and you basically sign up to an Amazon account, you can sign up as an individual, whereby you are basically selling items, maybe from your home, or just items that you pretty much don't need. So that's what or when you would need the individual account. And we're going to go into the price here very soon. I just wanted to explain the difference. Then, of course, the professional account is more of an account that you need to have a registered business. You need to have in Germany a VAT number. You need to pretty much have a Gewerbeschein or Gewerbe rather, or be registered as a GmbH or UG, which is like a corporation, incorporated, or partnership. So with that, if you're registered as such business, then you definitely are going to go for the professional account. Okay, now here you see the difference in prices. Amazon goes to tell you with the individual account, you pretty much are being charged per item as you sell. And here it says you sell fewer than 40 items a month. You're still deciding what to sell. You don't plan to advertise or use advanced selling tools. And then here you add a new product to the Amazon catalog, grow your business with fulfillment by Amazon. So they're telling you that's pretty much what you get with the individual account. In all honesty, I've never used the individual account, so I really don't know how it functions. I'm just going off of what they're telling me here. So, but what I do know is you're charged 99 cents per item, and you're selling fewer than 40 items a month. So you're really limited with this individual account. And they don't tell us anything more about it. So this is just the basic information. But both accounts, you still need to get your ID verified, meaning you need to have your passport, you need to have your address, your bank statement, all the stuff that you would do for the professional to get approved. You definitely need to also do it for your individual account. Okay, now for the professional account, you can see you're getting charged 39 euros a month. But now what I do know for a fact, guys, is more than it's actually more than that. Why is it more than that? Well, because in Europe or in Germany, you are a part of the EU. So Amazon has what you call the European, it's just called European account. So basically, you will be charged €1 extra for each European country. And it's about 8 or 9 countries. So you're looking to pay, I think, 8 plus 39, roughly between 46 to 48 or maybe 49 euros per month on the professional account. And of course, you sell more than 40 items. If you want to advertise your products, you want to use advanced selling tools like the APIs and reports. You want to sell products in restricted categories. There's a lot more perks with the professional account than what they say here. So here you can add new products to the Amazon catalog, grow your business with FBA fulfillment by Amazon, apply to sell in additional categories, save time creating lists in bulk, manage inventory with feeds, spreadsheets, and reports, increase selling efficiency with API integration, set your own shipping fees for non-media products. So the list goes on what you could do here. So with the professional, you get quite a lot of stuff. Yes. Of course, with the professional, you have to remember that you must be registered as a business. That's the first thing you have to remember. So you can't really sell as a professional if you're not registered as a business. You can. I've seen some people register their Amazon account without registering their business first, but really to proceed, I mean, you can get the account, but to really proceed, you can't go beyond a certain junction without having your business account, business registered, having your VAT number, your tax ID, your tax ID, business tax ID number, of course, your bank account, your credit card, so they can charge it. So there's quite a lot of stuff that you need to make sure that you have ready if you're going to be doing this professionally. So if you're trying to take Amazon to a professional level, you definitely want to get the professional account, because without that, you're not going to get all the perks. And if you're trying to also introduce your brand into the market, you definitely need the professional account, because then you'll have the private label tweaks that tools that they have on Amazon. Okay, so yes, pros and cons. I already mentioned. With the individual, you're being charged per item. With the professional, this is actually charged monthly, and they don't charge you this after you start making sales. So for example, once you sign up with the professional, you don't make any sales. Amazon will charge you one time. Okay, that's it. But they don't charge you again until you start making sales. That's the thing with the professional account. Until you start making sales again, then they would deduct it off your sales. Okay, awesome. So I hope this was able to answer that question. I just wanted to make this quick video. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, or if you think I missed anything, please feel free to put your comment down in the comment section. Like I always say, sharing is caring. We're here to learn. So share or ask whatever question you might have. And if you're interested in my mentorship program, where we dive deeper into this, definitely hit me up with my email. And then also I'm coming up pretty soon with an online course where I will definitely go deeper into every step of Amazon. So for those of you who hopefully need that guidance, you'll definitely get good value of this course. So as soon as I release this course, I'll let you know. And if you're interested in the course, leave me a comment in the comment section and just tell me what you want to see in the course, and I'll respond to it. All right, guys. Awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Once again, I go by Ricky Ross, and I'm out.